Good evening, everyone. I hope you are well. This is Magoon with the Healing Room Tarot. This is your first time. Welcome. This is a space where I will guide you on your healing. And that's what the Spiritual Progress Report is to share, to let you know how you are faring, how you are doing right now. Sometimes I have a specific topic that I want to zone in on. And then others, like today, I allow Spirit to tell us what Spirit wants us to know. There's a lot of transitions happening right now, even right now as I'm speaking. There's a planetary transition happening or has happened. And we can just take it in. The effects of it, I definitely noticed a change to myself, a positive change, that is, over the last few days. And I love it. I embrace it with full force and wholeheartedly with good intentions. And if you are not, please follow me on Instagram at healing_room_tarot. That's where you can connect with me, see a lot more messages. Because of Instagram's policy, I have not been able to record like I want to on that platform, but I'm very close to doing so. I just need a few more followers. And once I get those followers, you would see the content on that page. But for now, you can find me here. And you can also privately message me if you would like to get a reading. I am doing a special right now. For $20, you can get a mini read, um, and just privately inbox me, and we will connect. We will set up an appointment. I actually just performed one on this past Saturday, and it was very wonderful. So please let me know if you want to tune in. Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into the reading. And one last thing, uh, these readings are timeless. So whenever you find these readings, whenever they ping your box, there you go. That's Spirit's way of saying this is for you. This is a guided message. Okay. First card has already come out. Ironically, I was just about to say I don't do what uh, typical other readers do, like love, career, stuff like this. I usually try to focus in on the what are some things the Spirit lead wants us to know, right? Um, because a lot of people want spiritual guidance and guidance. Lo and behold, the first card is the Lovers. So it looks like this card is going to be pertaining to love at this time. So let's see what else happens. So the next card that comes out is the Nine of Swords. It's also in red. She's in red. So I'm already picking up that in the past, maybe you thought that this was not something that was going to happen to you. Um, or happen for you, I should say. You had kind of like put it to rest, but here it is. It's in your face. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's bringing it to you. And not only is this person bringing you love, but they're also bringing guidance. When I say guidance, you know how when you're not well versed in something, but your person is, that's the type, that's the feel that I'm getting. So for instance, in this Page of Pentacles card, I've always seen this card as a hip hop street dancer. Not everybody can do that. That's a skill set within itself. And this is what I pick up on this card right now, is that this is a skill set that this person has that you may not have. And they're not only bringing themselves, but they're bringing the skill set with them to teach you. Um, and she's standing in the middle of the woods. So it's like this is something that's also coming out of nowhere. You don't see this coming for sure. I just heard standing on business. I know that has been a term that a lot of people have been saying, like over the past year, standing on business, standing on business, standing on business. But I'm really hearing standing on business. Yeah, Queen of Cups. You're going to be happy. So, and for those who are new to readings, it doesn't matter who the person is on the card, it's the energy. So although that is the Queen of Cups, that is the energy that you're in. And that's also Cancer. That's the sign of Cancer. So if you have a Cancer placement, if you are a Cancer, this is for you. Okay, I just had a card to flip over. Wow, the Ace of Wands. I was shuffling the deck and it flipped on top. So not only um, are you going to be in complete happiness with this Queen of Wands card, but it's also going to be with the Ace of Wands, meaning you're going to be so happy that your mind is going to start to open a lot more. You're going to be open to a lot of things that you were not privy to before. Again, this person is coming with resources. So you may not have known, um I don't know, it's like a the best way for me to describe it is like this. Say that this person is well known in your town, your city, and there were some things that they knew about that you didn't know about. You never even knew of its existence. And this person brings you this resource. So it opens you up to new experiences and new things. That's what I mean. So these new experiences not only there for you, but it's for you to experience. I'm kind of getting like the Cinderella story as I'm talking. Like that's what I'm really getting. Like Cinderella didn't know, she was she came from money, was treated like a slave, and being poor goes to the palace. So although she came from money, let's just say like this was working class, and now she's in the billionaire's estate. And it's like I would have never imagined me of all people being here. That this is that type of energy. And it's peaceful, right? Because you know that you are now in a different state of mind. I do want to say, going back to this card, the two people, as you can see, are different ethnicities. So don't be surprised if this person is a different ethnicity than you. The Hermit card is here. I'm not going to fully take it out. But it did flip over. But what I want to say is that the Hermit card is a period of isolation, and so maybe you have been in this period of isolation, but now you are coming out of this period of isolation. And so that's what that means. It's like you're coming out of isolation. You're coming out again. You didn't think this was going to happen for you, but it's like love is going to come. Love. So be ready. Will you be ready when love comes? Yeah. Okay. Put your guard down. Seven of Wands is in reverse. Seven of Wands is in reverse. Put your guard down. Whatever happened in the past, you have to put your guard down for this person. Don't come in on defense mode. I heard heavy defense mode. So for some of you, you get in defense mode and you're like, nope. It's so it's so airtight. Water molecules can't even get in. It's come out again. You've been in hermit mode. I'm gonna take it out this time. I'm gonna take it out this time. So yeah, you've been in hermit mode, and because you've been in hermit mode, it's you have this perception of the world. You've kind of been finding out what you like, what you don't like. You know what's a boundary. What does a cross boundary look like? You know what's a red flag for you, right? Because just know not everybody has the same red flag, right? But you know, for you, this is a red flag for me, and I'm not putting up with this. And Spirit is saying, like, because you know who you are, also understand that you don't have to be in this mode anymore when this person comes. You do not have to be in protective mode. Eight of Cups. Now, I didn't even look at, I saw the card when you all saw it. Walking into a new horizon, walking towards something new, new life, new happiness. And it's not that you're walking away from new happiness, but what I'm getting is that the same measures that you had before, you're realizing that you do not need them in order to be happy. So you're walking on a new destiny. Mind you, Eight of Cups is cups. And in this deck, cups is represented by water. This person is walking away from the water and going to the land, which means you have become more grounded in your decision making, more grounded in your life, and you now know how you realize that I don't have to be near the water to know its effect. I don't have to be in and submerged in the water to know that water is healing for me. I can go wherever I want and understand that wherever I see whatever I need water will always be present for me because you have internalized it, right? You have this change. It's like a this ideology that you have. You realize so say for example, you know that you can't have too much salt in food. It doesn't mean that you are only confined to your house to eat because of the salt intake. You can go out to restaurants and just say, hey, I would like a low sodium meal. I would like no salt on my fries, please. Things like that, because you know that you can live life. You don't have to stay home. You don't have to be confined to your home. You can actually go out and enjoy yourself and still have fun and still live the life that you need to. I'm randomly hearing somebody say this isn't real, but it is real. Heartache. Three of Swords is here. You know what? I'm going to get a clarification card for the Three of Swords. You know what? I'm going to use my Moonology cards. Spirit, clarify the Three of Swords besides the obvious. And I will say that the obvious is that you've gone through a heartache, heartbreak. That is the reason, one of the reasons, I should say, that you were in hermit mode because of something from the past, someone from the past, an incident, a person that's caused you to stay. Okay, we have 3 cards here. But new moon in Cancer, relax. See, again, Cancer is this is the Cancer card. And it says relax. Again, this is that get out of defense mode, moving on to newness and letting this go. Because when you're in that much pain and turmoil, what you tend to do is hold on to it and hold on to it tightly. I mean, Cancer, right? Cancer is the crabs, they hold on. And I'm going to read that to you. It's that new moon. And I want to say we're having a new moon right now, actually, as we speak. New moon in Cancer. This card holds divine feminine energy. Divine feminine. So I'm going to hold these just like this. This card holds divine feminine energy, drawing it strongly suggests that goddess energy is on your side. Relax. You and your loved ones are being looked after. Whatever your heart holds dearest is safe and well. This may not be the time to charge at what you want, so think about whether you can approach it from another angle. If someone in your life needs you, nurture them. Nurture and be gentle with yourself too. Your diet may need improving for your own well being. Your manifesting focus. This card is a good omen for family issues, house moves, sales, and or purchases, or someone or something that needs protection. Your manifesting mindset. Spend time with people you love and who love you. Develop a thicker skin. Cherish what you have, and you'll have more to cherish. Call in Archangel Gabriel, who can help you to nurture your own inner child. Draw down the energy of the moon and call in the goddess Selene. Find photos of you with family or the people you love and place them on your altar if you have one. Light a candle, a silver one would be perfect, and bless your family and friends. Your manifestation affirmation: when I nurture myself, life nurtures me back. So, in this relaxation period, heal yourself, enjoy it. It's also reconfirming this card. It's okay to let your guard down because when you have your guard up, this is defense. This is not being relaxed. When you can put your defenses down, this is relaxed. Even physically, this is like a block. You can feel it. And it's relaxed. Now there's 2 other cards that fell out, but this card is the one that stuck. But I'm gonna keep them out in case Spirit says I need to read them. All right, this card wants to come out. 7 of Pentacles. You can relax, or excuse me, that's the 9 of Pentacles. I stand corrected. The 9 of Pentacles. Now, this is what we call the lucky card, right? Because, or at least I call it the lucky card. I call it lucky card. The 9 of Pentacles is that pinnacle of you have everything within your reach. You've been preparing for this. It's harvest season, harvesting. you've already planted the seeds. It's just time to go ahead and reap what you have already sowed. It's like it's not only have you planted the seeds, it's you've been nurturing the seeds, and now they have what do you say, grown into maturity and is now producing fruit, and you can now enjoy the fruit of your labor. So whether that is working on yourself and understanding, like I said, you've been in hermit mode. You've already been in this space, right? Now it's that you can come out of this space. And when you come out of the space, know that you're going to find joy. See the new horizon there. You're going somewhere new. It's like everything that you need and want to be weary of or aware of, you have trained your eye to see it coming. You know what trigger words are triggers for you. But in this instance, it's not triggering to the fact where you're being debilitated. It's those trigger words that if this person says this, I know that this is not the person for me. And you walk away. I know that this person means me no good, right? Um, Based off of these trigger words. And it's like, but you don't really have to worry about that because everywhere your foot shall trod, you shall find a blessing. Just heard that. Everywhere your foot shall trod, you shall find a blessing. And this is that card. You've already planted the seeds. So now all you have to do is reap what you have already sown. And guess what? Since you've already done the planting and it's harvesting time, you can just relax because you the hard part is over. Enjoy the fruit. Go to that apple tree and pick that apple. Okay? Go to that orange tree and pick out those fresh oranges. You've already done the hard work. You've done what needed to be done. Hanged Man. And it's in reverse. So the Hanged Man is the energy of seeing something new. But with it coming in this reading, it's like you can stop searching for something new. You can stop searching for it. It's already here. This also gives me the energy that you already know the person that you're going to be with. Your paths have already crossed. It's giving me like this person is like, okay, when will my Prince Charming get here? When will my princess finally arrive? I'll have her, somebody like would say it that, right? His spirit is like, what do you mean? They already here. You've already seen them. What more are you looking for? And it's also giving me the energy of being patient. Because whether or not this person comes to you and make themselves known readily, like now, 2 weeks from now, the person is still here. The person is still here. Like you're already in the season of reaping. It's like you saying, like, say if you planted grape seeds and you're just like, oh, I'll be glad when those grapes come. I'll be glad when those grapes come. I'd be glad when them grapes come. And everybody's like, you mean those grapes right there? And you just like, what? Oh, there are some grapes. But they're not ripe yet. Oh, I'd be glad when these grapes get ripe. I'd be glad when these grapes get ripe. I'd be glad when these grapes get ripe. And then those grapes are ripe. Like, no, they're not. Yes, they are. They are already right. And it's because you've been so in tune and working on yourself that you don't see it's certain things that you don't see until somebody else point them out to you. I'm smiling because just yesterday I had this thought about myself when I was a freshman in college, and I was short and chunky. And when I started losing weight, a friend of mine pointed it out to me. I didn't realize it. She said, "What are you doing?" I go to the gym every day and I'm not seeing any results. And I said, "Well, girl, I'm not even trying. So I don't see I don't know what you're talking about." And she said, "You really haven't noticed your face?" And I said, "No, not at all." And so she took me to her bathroom and pointed to my face. She said, "Look," she said, "you didn't have this before. This is me chiseling out this good face right here that you see today." But yeah, she said, "You did not have this before. Your face was more round. Now it's becoming more slender." She said, "You're doing something." And I said, "Well, the only thing I can think of is I'm doing a lot more walking." And to put it into perspective, our school is located in the mountains, so I did a lot of walking on the side of mountains. um, and so it's like you've been in that energy of you've just been working and walking, right? Not really paying attention to what was happening because you'd already did all the hard work. You're just like, okay, I just gotta wait. And then you distracted yourself, right? But in your distraction, somebody else is noticing you. In your distraction, people are peeping out what's been happening in your life and they're liking what they're seeing. So when you come out of it, you begin to say, "Oh, like I did that and I worked on this and you knew about this project. I didn't even really tell anybody, but wow." And people are recognizing you for this. And so you have to have a different perspective because with all of these changes, your love also see these changes. It's also giving me that, this has always been your person, but now they're waking up to it because now they're seeing a different side of you that they didn't even know existed. They never saw you in that light is also what I'm picking up. This person never saw you in this light. And this isn't for everybody because it's for some people it's a new person, for others it's somebody that you know. But it's like this person that you know is seeing you in a different light and they're like, "Wow, I think I have feelings for this person. I I wow, has this always been the case?" I'm seeing Sophia right now. So should have had a V8. Spirit is funny. Spirit is funny. The visuals, sometimes the visuals that I get are hilarious. And if you don't know my reference, Sophia from the Golden Girls. If you haven't watched on the last Cards and Conversation show, which was last Tuesday, we began to talk about destiny swapping. I'm being told right now to tell someone to watch that video. Um, but I'm hearing that this is not a destiny swap situation. What's for you is for you and cannot be swapped out. Now, somebody may try or have tried, but they can't. They will not succeed because what's for you is for you. Um, and I just heard that it's not a destiny swap situation because it's protected. And if you've been following along with the last few readings and cards and conversations, what that is for those who are new, Cards and Conversations is a live show that I do on Instagram on Tuesdays at 11:11. So again, if you follow me, you will have a chance to see me live. But in one of the sessions, we began to talk about destiny swap. swapping and how people would do that to take your life, to take what's for you. But since it's protected, they cannot do that. And so, say for instance, if you, oh, here it is. If you were dating somebody and they cheated on you, or somebody else, as they say, stole them from you, right? And you ended up like this. Spirit is basically saying you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. What's for you is for you. Teresa. I just heard your name. 4 of Wands is here. And that 4 of Wands is not just a victorious card. That's a card for home and stability. It's what people call the marriage card, which means it's solidifying. And Spirit also just reminded me, this is the thing I was going to share too. With this is actually the last card too, by the way. But with this being the beginning and this one being the end, it's a relationship. And don't be surprised if you marry this person. Sometimes people, when they find their person, it's not just a loving situation, meaning that you're not marrying just for love. This is the type of, I'm hearing industry, industry love. I'm trying to remember. It was a show slash movie that kind of addressed it. It's sort of like, oh, okay, that yeah. So it's not Star. Star kind of hinted on it. Oh my goodness. Hold on. I got to do a little research real quick because I can't think of this movie, this TV show. Empire. I could not think of that television show. It gives me Empire, where they say, "Oh well, you and you have to pretend like you're dating so that we can build up your fan base, so that we can do this X, Y, and Z." Make it seem like you're putting two superstars together who may or may not like each other, right? Whether that's true or not, which I believe it to some extent it is true. Whether that is true or not, what I'm hearing is that not only are you finding true love, but you're finding an industry love, meaning that you can work together and build things and it's going to be stable, right? And that's what we all want in a relationship. We want a stable relationship, but this is a relationship that is not only just going to be stable physically, but it's going to be stable in all areas of your life. And I heard friendship. And when I say that, friendship, so you're going to have a stable friendship with your person. And there's a lot of times people can't say that they're like I said, if they're in an industry relationship and if they didn't like each other, they're not true friends. They are not true friends. So I hope this helps whoever needed it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and share it with those who need to see it. I do have to share these two cards. It's ironically, it's a first quarter moon in Sagittarius and a full moon in Sagittarius. This one says, believe in your good luck. believe that your person is coming. Believe that they are going to willingly open up to you, right? And then the next is see the big picture. Again, I said it's an industry, it's a love and an industry type of love. When you see the big picture, you see that you're not only marrying this person because of the attraction that you have for each other. You're not only marrying this person for the industries that you build or industry, right? But you're also building it because it is like your divine purpose. And remember, we already had the divine feminine already being happy and elated that she is finally, I'm hearing the song, finally is happening to me right in front of my face. I'm hearing that. Um, and it's like it's finally happening to you, but just, of course it is. Believe in your good luck. Okay. So you all have a good evening. Please, again, like, share, and subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Also, do not forget Cards and Conversations is tomorrow. Please go to Instagram, and that's where you will see the topic. And I promise you, you do not want to miss it. It's one for the books. It's one for the books. See you next time.